Tesla is in focus today. That stock surging to a record high amid a credit rating upgrade just before it joins the S&P 500 index. The new index with Tesla begins trading on Monday, but all the trading action is actually going to happen at the close today. Yahoo Finance's Wolff-Mann is here now with what we can expect. And Ethan, I know some investors are bracing for fireworks here at the close. What can we expect?
Yeah, that's the idea. Everything kind of has to be get in, at the wire at when the trading day ends. And so I think this is going to be really interesting. We had Howard Silverblatt of S&P earlier today talking about how they expect some serious churn and kind of interesting market movements at the end of the day. But one thing that I've been looking at is what the company's inclusion into the index is going to mean. So many people love investing via the index, specifically the S&P 500 index. And looking at some notes out, Goldman had an interesting one. I think it's really worth looking at. That the 600+% that Tesla was up this year would have, if it had been included in the index, raised the S&P's performance from around 16% to 18%. So this is kind of an idea of the the type of move that will kind of require a significant change in the S&P 500 from a company like Tesla. So if you're worried about, this enormous company, the largest ever that's been included, that's been added to, we have 6 companies that are bigger. I think that's really interesting to see and something that a lot of people are going to be worried about going forward, but probably will not be that big of a deal.
I know that initially there was talk about adding Tesla in 2 tranches, which is usually how a company is added to the index, but they decided to do this in 1. Why did they decide to do that? And is there concern that perhaps the market won't be able to keep up with the flurry of activity that we're expected to see here on the close?
I mean, I think it just makes more sense to do it in one fell swoop. It's one company. Over 80% of its free float is going into the S&P 500 index. That is a lot of churn. Silverblatt today said, that was about $85 billion worth of trading, which is a lot. And, it's important to remember that when people who are running index funds are buying $85 billion of Tesla, they also have to sell $85 billion of something else. And so that could kind of increase the activity of things being dumped at the same time. But, I think people have had a month to plan for this. This is not a surprise to anybody. So I think that element from these professionals will kind of make things a bit calmer than they otherwise might be. This is something that S&P has done before, and there's protocol to be followed. And I think that we'll see some craziness at the bell probably, but it'll be fine.
Yeah, good point. They have had some time to plan for this one. All right, Wolff-Mann, thanks so much.